Hello, our dear football lovers. So, the long-awaited first leg between PSG and Real Madrid has finally taken place. Give us a like if you have watched this clash and write in the comments below your predictions for its outcome. Who is going to advance to the quarterfinals? Paris or Madrid? Alright, today we suggest to discuss what we have witnessed together. Still, match turned out to be as heated as it seemed to be. And how can one miss such a great hook? Because it's not a daily occasion of us seeing such top-level battles. Friends, do you remember that the away goal rule no longer exists? In case you forgot, Real Madrid, led by Carlo Ancelotti, knew this fact very well. Interestingly enough, they made full use of such innovation, forming their strategy for this game. Madrid decided to play defensively, counting on fast-paced counterattacks from Vinicius in the first place. Three midfielders, Madrids, Casemiro, Kroos, closely followed the movements of Messi and tried to stop the Argentine far from his approaches to the box. Terrible decision to abolish the away goal rule. Real Madrid playing for a 0-0 here. I've never seen them play so defensively. UEFA need to come up with some way to incentivize attacking play from the away side in knockout games. Jamie Carragher tweeted, "What was the result of the tactic? Quite an obvious answer here. It led to complete dominance of PSG on the pitch. This dominance was shocking to most football pundits who were expecting an epic battle for midfield area and ball possession." However, Carlo Ancelotti was afraid to play up front in the first leg of the tie and saved this option for the second one, where there will be nothing to lose. We haven't played well, but it's only the first part of the tie. We are going to play a different game in our stadium. The exit of the ball has not been good. We have missed many passes. We were not able to get out of the pressure. They have done well, and we have had difficulty in this regard. We have to push a little harder. We are at a disadvantage with the result. Also, more success with the ball. These were the post-match comments of Real Madrid boss himself. The game's statistics, though being unbelievable at the first glance, fully reflects the course of action. Paris was stronger in possession, 57% versus 43%. In terms of shots, PSG destroyed Real Madrid. 22 shots against 3, 8 shots on target against none. Indeed, Los Blancos supporters did not expect such a turn of events, because earlier on it were Merengues who were called the favorites in this pair. Besides, the results had totally changed the opinion on both teams' chances to get through. Even some of the loyal Madrid fans now have little faith in their team. I had good feelings. I thought that Madrid was going to recover their style in an important game, but after what I've seen tonight, all my optimism has fallen apart. Madrid has disappointed me in every way. I've seen a slow Madrid without personality. I'm very worried. If in 90 minutes, with the squad you have, you are not able to shoot between the 3 sticks, imagine how all Madridistas are. Each team can have a bad night. A few minutes when you're not well, but 90. At no time have I had the feeling that Madrid can do more than lose. The AS newspaper quotes Mijatovic. And now, a question for Real Madrid supporters. Guys, do you still have hopes for the second leg? Or are you sure that Ancelotti and his lads will inevitably fail? After the draw in December 2021, most football experts agreed on Real confidently passing PSG. Though, the closer the date of the match came, the less obvious predictions were. Madrid were stalling in La Liga, losing points on a regular basis. A knockout from Copa del Rey by Athletic Bilbao also displayed the Merengues not showing the same incredible level of play, which will allow them to easily deal with the stellar Paris Saint-Germain squad. The closer the match was, the more struggles were to be found in Madrid. The injuries of Ferland Mendy and Karim Benzema were among them. Both had to be urgently put back on their feet, violating all the schedules. But this did not help either. PSG had an excellent performance, choosing a great game in tactics, ball possession, lightning pressing after its losses, Messi as an up assistant, and Mbappe's free role, more related to the left flank of the attack, where the Frenchman simply thrashed Carvajal. Subsequently, PSG should have beaten Madrid even more convincingly, definitely not with 1-goal advantage. I'm very happy. The team's performance was very good. Overall, we were better than Real. We deserved victory. We cut their passing circuits with pressing on their midfielders. We worked hard to stop them and get the ball as high as possible, while controlling the game well for 90 minutes. We conceded very few chances. There is still one game left, but it's important to have taken this first step. It was a very good game. Players deserve it. They have incredible talent. It will be necessary to stay focused before their return, Pochettino stated after the final whistle. We had a very good game. The players played as a great team. We controlled the game from the first minute to the last, up until the goal. It was a perfect game. And these were the words of the satisfied PSG President Nasser Al-Khelaifi. As we have already mentioned, the score 1-0 doesn't reflect the advantage that the Parisians should have had. It's all the merit of His Majesty Thibaut Courtois. The shot stopper, who was heavily criticized by the Madrid media in his first season at Santiago Bernabéu, is now considered one of the world's best goalies. It was he who carried Real on Parc des Princes. 40 million euros for his transfer from Chelsea were a short change at current rates. Courtois made 9 saves throughout the match. And it was largely thanks to him that Real did not leave for Spain with lots of shots conceded. Definitely the best player in the Ancelotti squad that evening. Moreover, the fact of him reflecting the penalty take from Lionel Messi deserves a separate spot. It turns out that for the Belgian, it was a fairly simple task. As for the penalty I saved from Messi, I worked a lot on technique and training. I knew that I would jump to my left, as Messi had not scored several times when he hit in the opposite direction. It was obvious that in a game of this level of importance, he would shoot in the most confident direction for himself. In the match against Nice, he did just that, so I easily made the right decision in the end, revealed the Belgian performer. Mbappe is unstoppable. We have tried to control him. Militao has done very well, but he can always invent something, and he invented it at the last minute, Ancelotti noted. Mbappe is an alien. He produces a show on the pitch and off of it. He's a player apart, Donnarumma told Sky Italia. And many compliments to the spectacular Kylian Mbappe followed. He was PSG's lethal weapon and rightly was named the man of the match. He earned a penalty, created several killing chances, terrorized Carvajal and half of the Madrid squad, and finally managed to score a phenomenal solo goal. After this success, everyone was like, Mbappe is the best player in the world, and PSG is the team of Kylian Mbappe, not the team of Leo Messi or Neymar. Indeed, the departure of Mbappe next summer could be an actual tragedy for the Paris Saint-Germain project. But now Kylian doesn't even think about it. I don't need a match with Real Madrid to realize that I play for one of the best clubs in the world. I'm happy at PSG, the French striker said after the game. Messi received a 3 out of 10 score from L'Équipe for his performance versus Real Madrid, the worst among PSG performers. And such sad results of Leo's play often come up after the Red and Blues games. Okay, Messi created 5 scoring chances, a great number, but against the backdrop of Mbappe and even Neymar, the Argentine absolutely faded away. Perhaps we got to see the final transformation of Messi as a professional. From now on, he plays as a midfielder with the role of an assistant, who arranges attacking attempts but has no more strength to finish them. He's a shadow of himself. In Barcelona, we saw the real Messi. Messi retired ahead of schedule. He's no longer a top performer. How many such comments have you seen after the first tie? We personally have seen a lot. A missed penalty in such a moment illustrates Messi's entire spell at PSG. Leo got a little lost in the team. Despite them trying to comfort him, everything shows that he's unhappy and never wanted to leave Barcelona at all. Journalist Maria Garrido drew attention to the fact of Messi rather calmly celebrating Mbappe's last-minute winner. They objected to her by posting pictures of a smiling Leo, although she rightly noted that in Barca, Messi celebrated in a completely different way, more enthusiastically and with a lightning-fast reaction. Here is his celebration of a goal against Sevilla in last year's Copa del Rey, just for comparison. There is something telling to note in this behavior. Don't you agree? And that is all for our top match analysis between PSG and Real Madrid. Friends, it was Inside Football. We watch football from a different angle. Have a nice one, and see you in a bit.